You can't run! Boba, get them! Boba, get them! Yeah!
Keep back!
Yeah! Let the show begin. Nice and spicy. Yeah! Let's dance. You can't run. Nice and spicy. You can't run. Boba, get them. Let the show be. Judgment. Yeah. Boba, get them. Out of the frying pan. Let the show begin. Yeah! Eat this! Boba, get them! You can't run! Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Sa! You can't run! Let the show be. Boba, get them! You can't run! Let the show begin. Yeah!
No escape! Keep back!
Yeah! Ah! Nice and spicy! Oh, hi. Judgment! Let's dance! At the frying pan! You can't run!
You can't run from
Judgment! Yeah! Boba, get them! Oh, hi. Let the show begin. Oh. You can't run! At the frying pan! Let the show begin. Yeah! Boba, get your toast! Nice and spicy! Let's dance. Judgment! Boba, get them! Judgment! Out of the frying pan! Yeah! Let's dance. judgment! Booba, eat this! Yeah!
Traveler, please, over here. It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smoothly? Is that so? Apart from your own skills, reliable teammates are also indispensable when adventuring. Another person to count on is always good after all. But recruiting such dependable companions is no easy matter, is it?
Yep, and it's even harder to get a guide as good as Paimon.
Ah, yes. I do have some information that may be of help to you. Let me consult our records. Ah, there it is. There's been a certain blonde stranger who arrived in Mondstadt lately, dressed in most unusual clothes.
Blonde. Dresses all funny. It feels like Paimon's heard this one before. Wait! Do you mean... Does that stranger's face look anything like hers?
Like the honorary knights? No, they couldn't look more
Seriously? How does this have anything to do with Kaya?
That stranger declined the guild's invitation, so I can't say that I know anything about the relationship between him. Nonetheless, you can look for him if you're interested. After all, it is not uncommon for some adventurers to not want to be limited by the... And should the stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, you would... Please don't talk down on yourself like that. You are the honorary knight of the Knights... Your deeds are the stuff of song for all the bards in the city, even... Well, as to further news about him, he stands guard at the city gate. I wish you ever...
Mondstadt welcomes you.
Honorary knight. Is something the matter? A stranger with an eye patch. Let me think. Oh yeah, I remember. He was wandering all over Mondstadt at first, which I found rather suspicious. I lost him pretty quickly. Still, I didn't think that this was such a huge... As long as Master Jean is here, there's nothing to fear from...
That might be true, but if it were up to Jean, she'd...
That is true. But on the other hand, knowing that Master Jean... Anyways, oh yeah, you should go ask him.
My strength still fails me.
What? You need something? Here, I remember him. He showed up a few days ago. Can't say I've heard of any of the materials he mentioned, though. He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before leaving. I've heard that he can be found drinking at the Angel Share. If the Knights of the Guild want to get hold of him.
The Angel Share? Well, Master... Anyway, let's go to the Angel...
Even if you
can't give up.
close friend.
Judgment!
Even if you are a close friend.
I can't give up.
Another. Even if you are a close friend. I need to learn to handle my booze better.
I can't give up.
Don't we have a job to do?
Another dandelion wine. Even if you are a close friend. I need to learn to handle my booze better.
Come, my friend. Wine and adventure.
I can't give up.
Dandelion wine. Even if you are a close friend. Another. I need to learn to handle my booze better.
Come, my friend. Wine and adventure.
I can't give up.
Dandelion even if you are a close friend. Another. I need to learn to handle my booze better. Even if you are a close friend.
I can't give up.
Another. I need to learn to handle my booze better.
Work hard and live each day to the fullest. That is what life in Mondstadt is all about, isn't it?
Even if you are a close friend. Another.
I can't give up.
Dandelion wine. I need to learn to handle my booze better. if you are a close friend. Dandelion.
Everything is negotiable, except overtime.
I can't give up. I need to learn to handle my booze better.
Even if you are a close friend.
Why adventure?
Another.
I can't give up.
Another. Dandelion wine.
Work hard and live each day to the fullest. That is what life in Mondstadt is all about, isn't it?
Hey. Go on, drink some more. Hey. Go on, drink some more.
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Hey, Charles!
That I have. Even so.
And what's master?
Why,
Investigating every...
if you're looking for. There's too many.
Hey. Go on, drink some more. Hey. Go on, drink some more.
Ah, welcome, sir. The wine that you previously ordered is here.
He's really here? Let's go downstairs and have a look.
Hey. Go on, drink some more.
What would you like?
Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
A traveler, you say? Why are you traveling? Well, that's as good a reason as any. Sit down over there, then.
So, guess we've broken the ice. What a weird guy.
That little one beside you.
That's not true, and you know it.
It's indeed a good thing to have someone accompany you on your travels. My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have some business with me? Sure.
And he was so cold just a moment before.
But I will require advance payment. 500 mora, and 3 answered questions. The 500 is a one-time fee, and we'll settle the question. That's it.
Well, now Paimon's got a really bad feeling. That kind...
Ah, thank you. Now, as for my questions, I'd like you to answer them here and now. The answer to a question says nothing about right and wrong, only about difference. I only wish to know what your choices are. Question 1. The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself Venti. Who, in your view, was the key to ending that crisis? I know everything that I should. Well, answer the question. Is that your answer? Question Rex Lap. Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future? Now that they've... So that's your... Now for my... This world has people... Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods? So, this... As I thought, you really are similar to him. I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also understand your views on this world. That said, I only take commissions related to the Abyss Order. Like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your... Those creatures that serve the Abyss are the fangs and claws. I have come to Mondstadt this time while on the trail of an Abyss Herald.
An Abyss Herald?
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that commands the Abyss Mages.
Oh, that's right! We've just been fighting against the Fatui and Liyue, who are... We haven't encountered the non-human Abyss Order.
There's some reason behind that, It's possible that they may have been under orders to redirect your path.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're looking for a... Uh-huh! We're
That manner. It's just like his. Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall we? Let's meet up at the temple. Perhaps your question...
Hey! Go on, drink some more!
This the falcon of the west. Though it can soar in the wind, it ultimately does... Oh, it's nothing. The scent of the abyss is getting stronger. It's not far now.
Paimon wonders what the Abyss Heralds look like. Do they look something like the Abyss Mages?
Let's head further in first. If we do see that creature, that'll spare me the explanation either way.
I taste blood.
You can't run! Can't run!
Let's dance.
Just a few abyss mages? Seems like that herald might have already left. The abyss. It is chaos. That is why and the creature.
You seem to...
I suppose that's as far as chit-chat goes. We should head to Wolvendom. Judging by the traces I'm following, their next appearance may be within the territory of that old wolf. Perhaps we may find our Abyss Herald there.
Let's dance. now? Think Dane's waiting for us up ahead? We should meet up with him quick, in case the wolves decide they don't like him.
Lord of Wolvendom, great Wolf King of the North, sharp of fang and keen of claw, and yet dwelling here. No, nor does it know me. I only know these things because a previous traveling companion of mine once wanted to hear its story. All right, let's go see if that Abyss Herald has stopped by here.
But where do we begin? Are you standing here because of these strange bonfires, Dane?
Indeed. See that? Floating above the flames? It's an abyssal spell. Knowing what I do of the Order's habits, they've probably left similar marks behind elsewhere. Let's have a look nearby.
Do you think that those monsters by the bonfire are under the Abyss Order's control? Looks kinda scary. Let's beat them up first. Ooh, that's that! Let's go check out that bonfire. Looks like this bonfire's also got something to do with the Abyss. Judgment! Nice and spicy! Judgment! Let's dance. And there's another one of those bonfire spells! Looks like... Yikes! Where did these monsters pop out from? Let's clear them out, and quick! You're toast! Nice and spicy! Keep back! Judgment!
Have you finished searching? I searched around these parts, but they were left behind by Abyss. It seems that even an Abyss Herald would not wish to make trouble with... We should leave as well. If there's anything praiseworthy about that old wolf...
But now we're out of leads!
No. There is one. Let's get a move on then. I'll. I've heard about what happened to you during Mondstadt's crisis. When you came, this place was known as Storm Terror's Lair, but I suppose that this place is more lair than Storm Terror at this point. In fact, if my memory serves, this ruin has had largely nothing to do with that dragon for a long time. The first time I laid eyes upon the ruins of old Mondstadt, the Dragon of the East had yet to fall, much less come to nest in this place.
Huh? But Paimon remembers that Dvalin first got in trouble hundreds of years ago.
Don't think too much about it. Do you remember the light actuators that once sealed this ruin? If the Abyss Order is interested in this location, then they will not neglect those mechanisms. Let's go see what the situation is at those light actuators.
Lots of monsters gathered over there. Yeah. Punishment! Nice and spicy! Keep back! Out of the frying pan! Judgment! You can't run! Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Judgment! So in the end, we still couldn't find that Abyss Herald. But
I wouldn't call not having to gaze upon such a creature.
No, you're right. If it...
How good it would be if all perils one encounter... Once upon a time, yes. I say...
You know, Dane, you keep talking about that person this and that person that. Where are they now, anyway?
He... no longer travels. I'm afraid that traveling can be too exhausting at times.
Oh, is that how it is? Well, why are you traveling alone then?
I still have some things left unfinished. Once they are done,
Yep, and it's good to have a home to come back back. Hey, once you find your sibling, we should find a place to stay too, shouldn't we? Mondstadt's Fisherman's Toast is pretty... either way, we should settle down in a place...
Home. Well, it won't be too late to think about where you stay once your journey while you're still traveling, you should...
Huh? What's familiar?
A familiar feeling, you say? It could be someone you know well, or perhaps a monster. Whichever it is, we should see it for ourselves, and thus see clear. We can reach the top of that cliff from over there.
Whoa, Dan moves really fast, doesn't he? Let's use that wind current nearby to catch up. Protect us.
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you spoke?
But it doesn't feel like there's anything...
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any different from the last time I was here. My traveling companion brought me here on our previous journey.
So, Dane, what about...
Me? I merely followed my traveling companion around on that journey. That's all. Huh? A ruin guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here? No peace to be found, even for a single dandelion.
What's gotten into you? You were just spacing out. Huh? You mean your breath? But how could that be? You only touched that dandelion.
Perhaps that dandelion bears some sort of scent that only you recognize. As for why, has it perhaps experienced something related to you?
You're saying some real
Do not rush. Vexation and anxiety are the enemy of rational thought. At least you now know that he is still on this world. At this time, the most important thing... Yes, and this is something you must keep in mind as the meaning... May you find your kin at the end of that journey.
Huh? You're leaving?
Only for now. Don't worry. After all, I did take 500 more...
Keep back!
Boba, get them!
Ad Ast... Ad... Ad Ast... Ad Astra Ep... Ad Astra...
I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
She's up because she's acting as if she's talking in what? So is this so this seriously? Oh, Paimon was looking, no, because...
Oh, Traveler, fancy... Come now, for this...
dangerous?
That's right. Looks like a monocle, but actually, sadly, Lisa isn't able to use it herself, so I'm...
Huh?
If you want to know for sure...
So...
Anyway, it's all yours now,
Do you see him? Do you see him?
So it does work for you two.
Paimon wants to see? Alright then, you'll just have to be Paimon's eyes on the ground. Flora from the flower shop always seems kinda floaty-headed, you know? Paimon bets she has an imaginary friend.
There it is! Behold, a floaty imaginary friend for floaty-headed Flora!
Wait, imaginary friends can be plants now?
Hi, Traveler. Hi, Bard. Sure, how can I help? Oh, you mean Mr. Floaty? Most people can't see him. Mr. Floaty is my bestest friend. We grew up...
No fair. Paimon hates...
Flora, why exactly are you friends with a bloaty floaty?
What's wrong with it? I always wanted to be friends with a plant who...
Friends with a flying plant?
Because then when it's windy, you and your friend can fly off into the sky.
Isn't that called being blown away?
That's what some people like to call it. I only found out this plant existed from an explorer who told me stories of his adventures. I think his name was... Stanley's an adventurer. And you can tell he's an expert at it from the amazing adventures of Stanley are... He's in the city at the moment. You should go ask him to tell you some of his stories.
That sounds like a fun...
Flora's a pretty mysterious kid.
Which child shall we interrogate next?
Paimon's thinking. Oh, how about that little guy on the bridge? No way!
Well, that is
Timmy's imaginary friend is a ruin guard? Paimon's freaking out right now. That thing is sure to attack us.
What say you we postpone our conversation with Timmy for the time?
Huh? Paimon has a favorite... Sir? How about we... Children are more open-minded. Is that why they can think up all kinds of imaginary friends?
Fitting, isn't it? That the City of Freedom should be home to children with such boundless powers of imagination.
What about adults' imaginations? Let's ask some adults at the tavern.
The thing about wine is, you have to drink it at the tavern, or you miss out on half the fun.
Seems to me you'd find some way of keeping yourself amused even if you drank alone.
If I didn't know any better, I would say...
Just drink responsibly on my premises, okay?
Oh, and if I did have one too many, what then? You'd throw me out along with the trash, is that it?
Throw you out?
You know, the same way you threw out Father's legacy. You sold off his mansion, or maybe you've forgotten.
I see no reason to cling to things that have outlived their purpose.
Is that so? Then I trust you were most swift indeed to part with a certain vase?
Sorry, I have no recollection.
That's odd. Master Diluc, I'm sure I saw such a vase in your home. A beautiful one, unmistakable in fact.
Seems our suspicions were right.
Like I said, a lack of childlike wonder.
So people just stop dreaming when they grow up?
This raises an interesting question. Let's go... How about Ellen? Someone of her age surely must have some imagination left, don't you think?
Uh-oh. Somehow Paimon finds the idea of not being able to see Ellen's imaginary friend kinda scary. Is Master Jean Ellen's imaginary friend? So she's so determined to become a knight that she... Okay, that's kind...
Oh, hello. What are you guys doing?
Are you always training here?
You bet. Today, I heard Stanley talking about his adventures. It was incredible. Oh, I hope I can be as outstanding as him one.
So that you can fight shoulder to shoulder with Master Jean?
I mean, obviously, I want to become a knight. And if I got to go on an adventure with Jean...
Seems Ellen really looks up to...
Huh, thanks! I was thinking, it's not every day I get... Huh, how can I smash all these training dummies at once? Huh, so that's how to do it. I'm impressed. Oh, thank you.
Ellen!
Thanks. Honorary knight. Could you deliver a message to... He's a friend of mine. Recently started as an... We were gonna meet up tonight and discuss it. If I'm not mistaken, you should find him at the... Stanley's a truly legendary adventure. Great.
The Temple of the Lion? We explored this place once before, didn't we? During the Storm Terror incident. Seems like it's now a hot spot for adventurers. That can only mean one thing. Looks like we can't go any further. We didn't bag all the loot last time!
Those who wander in the dust, the wind shall send soaring sky high. Not to worry, allow me. Here we go! Yahoo! Hoo! Yahoo! Here we go. What? Keep back! You can't run.
Nice and spicy.
What? Think you can get away? Let's play.
Let's dance. Hey, are those guys? After frying chicken. Into the fire. You're toast.
You can't run. Yeah, brace yourselves.
I was so sure I was about to die.
To be fair, that could have gone either way. So, you must be
Yes.
Actually,
Ellen has a...
Oh,
whoa! You are Stanley? You are that legendary adventurer?
The very same.
I must say, it's an honor to meet one as legendary as yourself. Well then, how would everyone like to proceed?
In which case, why?
Okay, motion passed by
So, I'm guessing you mostly came here because you want to hear my adventure stories. Am I right?
No, we really were just looking for Jack.
What? Do you know who I am? I am Stanley, renowned adventurer of Mondstadt.
Yeah, I think we got that.
attitude says maybe you don't got that. I am Stanley, the living legend. Stanley who braved the Manjavari.
Enough already! Stop name-dropping yourself every time you open your mouth!
It's true, though. Stanley is the most amazing guy.
Well, Jack will listen, won't you? Where was I?
You and your partner reached the Merjavari, a famously terrifying place with not a wisp of wind.
Precisely! There was a deathly silence in the air. A sea of ashes stretched out before us, as far as the eye could see. The Merjavari. Suddenly, my partner was caught in a whirlpool whipped up by an evil beast. Luckily, I managed to grab hold of him just in time.
Wow. So, did he make it?
Sadly, in the end, I alone was able to set foot on home ground once more. As a gentle breeze carried away the tears welling up in my eyes.
Poor guy. How could that happen?
Jack, you can't cry so easily if you want to be a great adventurer.
I know. Because an adventurer's proudest achievement is to die in the course of their final adventure. But whatever happens, no adventurer should ever die in a place where the wind doesn't blow. The wind has to bring your spirit back to Mondstadt.
That's right. To die in a place where the wind blows, and to have your spirit carried back to Mondstadt in the wind, that's
Yeah. Although, the most I can aspire to right now is beginner's commissions, like clearing out the slimes clogging up the sewers.
You shouldn't...
Traveler, I believe I've made a... Could I ask you to use the Nernama detector once more?
What? Stanley has an imaginary friend?
It seems his imaginary friend is a seasoned warrior, covered in scars from head to foot, and a look of staunch determination on his face. You're saying his imaginary friend is an idealized version of his own self? Interesting idea, but is it true?
Please excuse me.
Bye, Stanley. Do you two still have time to spare?
What is it?
A few days ago, Stanley got drunk and told me a secret. Something he's never told anyone before. The weapons he took on his adventure all those years ago, they were none other than those once wielded by Mondstadt's greatest hero, Vanessa herself. The Sword of Brilliant Valor and the Shield of Magnificent Honor. I don't know whether you believe me, but apparently, both the sword and shield are still right here in Mondstadt, over in Dadaupa Gorge. Since you guys are the experts at this, can you come with me to try and retrieve... You bet! If I can just get a hold of something impressive enough to show my family what I'm capable of, maybe they'll finally come around to the idea of me being an adventurer. Right now, I'm just a rookie. So, I can't...
Aw, poor Jack. Venti.
Oh, what?
Dadaupa Gorge, was it? Let...
churls. Are they holding some kind of ceremony? And what's with that pile of knickknacks? Are they worshipping them?
Seems so. That must be the Sword of Brilliant Valor, surely!
Judgment! Punishment! Out of the frying. Hey-ya!
Lo and behold, the Sword of Brilliant Valor.
Are you sure? Looks kind of basic to Paimon. Why would hilly churls be bowing down before a piece of junk like that?
Seems somebody tossed an old sword into a pot.
This is in terrible shape, and it's so basic, I'm not...
Say, Jack, have you ever seen an Anemo crystal fly? They're found in the open country around Mondstadt City. If you saw one in broad daylight, you wouldn't bat an eyelid. But in the pitch blackness of night, its brilliant glow is mesmerizing. Is valor not the same? When everything is going your way, it seems meaningless. Fades into the background. But when you're in dire straits,
You're right. You're right. Then this has to be it. This is the Sword of Brilliant Valor.
So, let's scout around.
There's somebody there.
Stanley?
He's acting.
What happened? What?
Huh? Oh,
What? Where?
Judgment! Yeah. Liar, liar, pants on fire. It's a chunk of scrap wood with the handle attached.
There's also wine stains on it. Yeah.
And yet, my bard's intuition tells me that this is none other than the Shield of Magnificent Honor. Warriors wear their battle scars with pride, and shields are no different. Surely an intact shield is what, though the soldier's body be tired and torn, still they fight till the very end.
You do? Okay. Well, okay. You take it from here. Hope you... Uh-oh. He did not seem to appreciate that. Uh-oh. He did not seem to appreciate that. Seems cheerful enough. Oh no. I'll protect us.
You can't run!
Nice and spicy. Hey, he dropped the shield.
Guys, thank you so much, Mom.
Hey, wait! The wine, you promised! What are you...
Hey, what are you doing here, Bob?
Oh, that's right. An after-dinner stroll, to be precise. We were also helping a...
Paimon's starting to think Stanley might be a fraud. Did Stanley plant the sword and shield here in advance so as to not hurt Jack's feelings?
Adventurers must be pretty familiar with Dadaupa Gorge. You fought battles here before, after all.
You better believe it. I can navigate this whole area with my eyes closed.
Wow. Then I admire your perseverance. And your memory, too.
It's only to be expected of a great adventurer like me. You guys had better watch out, though. This place is crawling with hilichurros. I'll get back to my, stroll now. Goodbye.
Guilty conscience much?
Well, he shouldn't have gotten so carried away bragging to Jack, should he? Although, on further reflection, I must say I'm intrigued. Someone who can't let go of the past and gives up on the present instead. I wonder, if such a person was forced to take their first step towards the future, which way would they go?
What are you talking about?
I'm just musing to myself. Anyway, I propose we take a trip to Angel's Share tonight.
Tell me, Stan. Tell me, what should I do?
Huh? Why does he keep repeating his own name? Could there be another person called Stanley?
Oh, Stanley. It should have been me. I should have been the one to die in the Melchivari that day. Why won't your spirit come and stop me from using your name? Why, Stanley? Why? If only you hadn't had to save a rookie like me, you would have never died in that windless corner of the world. You were a renowned adventurer, destined to become a legend one day. But now, that'll never happen, because your life was cut short, and all because of a worthless tag-along.
Does anyone get what's going on here?
I think our friend really did make it to the Mare Javari. And I think the tragedy he encountered there was real too. But the real adventurer, the real Stanley, that was his partner, not him. The real Stanley is the one who died to save our Stanley.
Wait, so the only reason our Stanley is called Stanley in the first place is because he stole the other Stanley's name?
I fear that may be the case.
Stanley, for so many years I've lived in fear. Fear that Mondstadt will forget all about you. So I tell your adventure stories at every opportunity. Mondstadt must remember. Stanley reached the center of the Mare Javari. He's the greatest adventurer there ever was, and he lives on. Stanley will never die, because I am Stanley. I am Stanley. I'm sorry, Stanley. I'm getting too old. Now, are you guys planning on eavesdropping much longer?
Yikes! We're busted!
Go away. Save your questions. And just leave me in peace.
But...
Leave now. Don't make me tell you again.
Honorary Knight, Venti, and Paimon. I'm so glad you guys are here. I've been looking for you everywhere. I wanted to thank you again for helping me find the sword and shield. My parents are finally supporting me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. They even said they're gonna pay for someone to fix up the Sword of Brilliant Valor and Shield of Magnificent Honor for me, so I can take them out on the road.
That's wonderful! So, Jack, is this the part where you bid farewell to Mondstadt and set off on your intrepid trip traversing Tevat?
No, not yet. I still don't have what it takes to go too far from home just yet. Besides, I'm sure Stanley still has a few stories left to tell. They're what inspired me to become an adventurer in the first place. Stanley, Oh, you're drunk again. We'll see you tomorrow then. After your hangover wears off. Maybe you can tell me some more of your stories?
Stanley's really fond of that kid, don't you think?
Jack. Jack.
Jack left.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you for not telling him about my secret.
Huh? All of a sudden you're facing the facts? That isn't like you.
Just now, I couldn't bear to look at him. His adventurous spirit is so pure, unblemished. I'm just a weary old feckless fraud. But that kid is a brand new shining star, full of potential. I cannot allow his dreams to be crushed.
You're not a...
Stories? Experiences? To be honest, my memories of adventuring and of Stanley, they're hazy these days. That's my biggest secret of all. And my biggest fear. All these years, I've been living to tell his story. But his personality But the one thing I can never forget is that he died in a windless land.
Exactly. Even in his instead...
I'm too old. No adventure.
Hans Archibald.
My true name? How did you know? The wind. I can hear the wind blowing in the Mare Javari. I always believed you existed.
Will you hand me your old friend's spirit?
Huh? I can't believe it. Thank you all. And thank you, Lord Barbados. I'm sorry. It's gonna take me some time to calm back down, but I think that...
Ah, wonderful! Stanley reconnect. This calls for a celebration. And by celebration, I do, of course, mean libation.
And by libation, you mean you're not leaving this tavern till you're too drunk to walk, right?
No, the wine here's too expensive. Jack still owes me some wine, though. He promised me a rare vintage in exchange for helping him out, remember? I'll head off to fetch the wine. See you shortly. Let's meet at the usual place.
Huh? Where's that supposed to be? Why has Paimon never heard?
You made it. Finally.
Just tell us where you meet next time, okay? We looked everywhere. So, did you at least manage to find your wine?
Yep. Well, sort of. Jack made it out to be a rare collector's edition vintage. When actually it's just a half bottle of regular cider. This takes me back. The first time I saw this view, I hadn't even taken on this form yet. It was about 2,600 years ago, before the world had come under the rule of the Seven. At that time, old Mondstadt was ruled by a tyrant, who sealed off the city's perimeter with a ferocious hurricane. Even the birds couldn't get in or out.
Old Mondstadt? Oh, Paimon remembers! Nowadays it's known as Storm Terror's lair, right? You mentioned it before.
That's right. The Tyrant of the Winds who once ruled from that tower was Decarabian, god of storms. Back then, I was but a wisp among the thousand winds. I wasn't a god of anything. I didn't even have a human form. I was just a tiny elemental being who lived in the wind, a gentle breeze bringing subtle changes for the better. were tiny seeds of hope.
A tiny elemental being? Without a human form? Venti, do you mean you used to look different than you do now?
Yep. My current form is not so different from the situation with fake Stanley. I took the form of a friend. In old Mondstadt transpired the story to be told. Where a tyrant ruled, I met a boy not that old. The lyre he played, and for a song he sought. But storm walls blocked blue sky, he was sincerely distraught. I do so wish to see the birds in flight, said he, his strong eyes filling with light. But his voice was lost in the howling wind's churn, for the whirlwind takes and gives not in return. The true sky and songs that cageless soar, were they not wishes worth fighting for? So the boy turned, extending his hand. Let us cast down the tyrant and his walls from this land. The young boy raised then the flag of revolt, and I threw myself into freedom's tumult. Victorious were we who fought to be free. Gods fell, winds whipped, nations shook violently. In the smoke, a despot met his doom. And we watched as his great tower fell none too soon. Mondstadt began anew, the story passed down, and since then never has another worn its crown.
So then what? What happened to your friend?
Say, Paimon, do you wish to hear the next part of the story?
Yes, of course! The suspense is killing, Paimon! Now's the time you suddenly get a craving for apples? Really?
Getting a little peckish or something.
Paimon's had it up to here with you!
You know, you're so smart it almost makes me uncomfortable sometimes. But then, maybe it's right that true friends can tell what the other is thinking. A refreshing drink, a gentle breeze. Moments like this always take me back. Back to a song that I first heard from him. Fly, fly away. Like a bird in the sky. See the world on my behalf. To the heavens may you fly.
I'll protect us. Nice and spicy. Out of the front.
You can't run! Yeah! Shiver! Judgment! Keep back!
Let the show be. Come on, we can do it. Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Judgment!
Keep back.
You can't run! You can't run!
Go, Barbara, go.
Keep back!
Eat this.
Can't breathe.
Punishment! Judgment! What a nuisance!
Let the show begin. Nice and spicy.
You can't run!
Yeah, come on, we can do it.
Keep back!
Yeah! Gooba, get them!
No, no, must become stronger.
I should open a store here.
A copy of each invoice is sent to the Ministry of...